Hi guys, this is David Coleman from WP Mayor. Today we're going to look at a new WordPress discussion platform called GraphComment. Let's start by visiting the plugin's website. GraphComment is a WordPress plugin that aims to replace the default WordPress commenting system. Instead of long and confusing threads that are hard to follow, WordPress users can follow relevant and socially oriented discussions. The purpose of GraphComment is to help WordPress site owners build a dynamic and engaged community platform. It's about moderating, tracking, analyzing, and listening to your visitor discussions. It's about valuable self-generated content and understanding how your products and services can better meet their needs. The plugin comes with social interaction features for rating, voting, sharing to increase discussions. You can try out the plugin for free. GraphComment claims that you'll pull in audience from social networks. It has a data policy where you keep all your commenting data. You'll get more traffic and content to your site, and you'll have to do less moderation because of the self-moderation of your community. GraphComment comes with a long list of features. Let's take a quick look at this video here. The plugin's unique interface is built around something called bubble flow, which is a patent-pending system which uses horizontal avatars to expand and collapse discussion threads. It allows inline media embedding, social integration, which we talked about. It's coming with badges and rewards in the future. It has mobile integration, activity indicators, community profiles, smart moderation, multiple moderators, spam protection. It allows for editorializing and pinning your best discussions. You can import old comments. It has analytics, some branding and colors for your theme. Of course, WordPress full integration, community relationship management. Your data is safe on dedicated servers in France. It's SEO friendly. You have ownership of your data. You can share direct links. Let's check out their blog real quick. It has helpful articles for using GraphComment. And Bubbleflow, like I said, is their patent pending user interface, and it talks about what that's all about here. And here's an example of it. It has a demo you can use to get a feel for the platform. You just basically quickly create an account or log in with your existing account, and you can add comments and whatnot. GraphComment comes with a number of support options, including FAQs, a knowledge base, a support forum, although it's not very active at the moment. The pricing is for 3 different models. Personal is free, and then $19 a month for the expert option, and custom pricing for their enterprise option. And this page lists all the different features and the differences between each plan. As you can see, lots of features. A pricing FAQ at the bottom, what happens if you switch plans and whatnot. And you can sign up here if you'd like. Let's look at how to install and set up GraphComment. So before we do that, let's check out my blog and take a look at how the comments look before we install the plugin. This is the basic, chronologically ordered comments that come with WordPress by default. So let's go to Plugins, Add New, and in the keyword field here, type in GraphComment and click Install Now. Click Activate. And when we click on the GraphComment menu in WordPress, you'll see a field where we can sign up for an account with GraphComment. You can do it either through your social media networks or signing up through your email. So let's click on an email sign up here and enter a username, your email, and choose a password. And you have the option to choose a picture for an avatar. We'll skip that. Click sign up. And you're going to be sent a validation email code to your email. So I'm in my email right now. I'm going to copy this code that they sent me and paste it into the 6-digit field. For some reason, they enter it like this. You need to get rid of the spaces and click send. Congratulations, now you're connected to GraphComment. Now click the menu again to authorize your account. Click the Authorize App button. And now you need to add a website that you want to use with GraphComment. Enter a site name. They'll populate a unique ID automatically. Enter your website URL. Pick a language. Click send. Your website is now registered. Now they said just one more step, but ignore this. We've already installed GraphComment. There's 3 ways to do that: Universal Code, WordPress, and Tumblr, but we've already installed that, so ignore it. After connecting your site to GraphComment, you'll want to go to your plugin settings submenu. So click on that, and this is your ID associated with your site. That's where you activate GraphComment. You can use it for all posts. If you click that off, then you can use it for posts starting from a certain date. We'll turn that back on. GraphComment's SEO friendly. It has a debugging mode for possible troubleshooting. Click Save. Synchronization. This will copy your GraphComments to your WordPress database, so if you ever stop using GraphComments, you won't lose your comments. Importation will allow you to bring in all of your existing WordPress comments to GraphComment. Notifications will let you know through email when a new comment is posted on your site. Let's look at the GC Admin submenu. The GraphComment Admin has a number of sections, including moderation. Keep in mind this is a test site, so social activity is limited, to say the least. We can look at all approved comments. We can look at comment pages, manage the page, edit messages. We can go over here and reply to comments, delete them, or mark as spam. You can look at avatars, refuse comments, deleted comments, all comments. The analytics section shows your threads, the number of comments. Again, this is a test site with comments made by myself, so there's no other registered users. You can look at top commenters, top threads, the Steve Jobs thread, analytics based on a certain time period. You can look at comments posted between certain dates, comments seen between certain dates, users who posted a comment between certain dates. The community section shows all your members. You can show banned users. You can show information they provided, including emails, bio information, and replies to a user. Number of threads somebody's participated in, how many votes they've gotten, whether to ban a user or not. You can check out their comments. Per article, per date, per site. We've seen the setup section. Pages allows you to assign certain moderators to different pages of your site, and then they'll get notified by email. You can search threads by name or URLs. Settings offers a number of options, including with pre-moderation where comments don't appear until they're approved. post moderation, where comments are moderated after they appear on your site, and smart moderation, where only trusted comments appear based on a voting algorithm. You can set the number of comments to show at loading before the See More link, the number of replies that are collapsed in a thread. You can set your language. You can add moderators to the website. You can set the email notification. Premium features include branding with logos. Free plan includes colors for your theme. You can export your comments and your users. Power-ups is an area that shows you the number of views you've had on your site. You can upgrade to other plans. It shows you your current plan. You can go up to the expert plan or an enterprise plan as well. And you can also check out all the different options for the plans. Now, a third area that you should be aware of is external to your site, and it's loading into the GraphComment Admin. And to do that, you'll have to log in with your account information. And this is where you do things like add new sites to your account. So it lists your current sites, when they were created, and you can add your new site, again filling out the appropriate information. You can check out your comments that you have made per article, per date, per site. Now let's check out the GraphComment commenting system itself. Now that we've turned on GraphComment and imported my old WordPress comments into it, let's check out my blog. We can see that GraphComment has replaced the old commenting system. It has 16 comments, and we can add our own. You can add text formatting to your comments, along with emoticons. And then you can click send, and it shows up right away when you don't have pre-moderation settings. And then in your email you get a notice where you can moderate the message. You can share links to different social networks. Of course, you can reply to a comment directly. And you can rate that comment. You can see how many people replied. You can, of course, add media.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes.
And here's a bubble flow where you see avatars, and from the left to right are the ranked by relevance replies. You can see this reply is rated number 2. More media. These profiles would show any biographical information added there. A visitor to your site would need to be registered with GraphComment in order to leave a reply. So if I'm a visitor and I click like, I need to sign on or sign in either through my social account or through my email. And GraphComment also has a feature called Single Sign-On, which is a premium feature which makes it easier to do so. So let's go to where there's a bit of a user base that's already signed up with GraphComment and check out the demo on their site. So here we have a post on their site, and as we scroll down to the bottom to the comments section, we can see it has 59 comments. These are the best discussions, and it's sorted with most relevant messages and responses from left to right and top to bottom. I can click these links on the top and go directly to those threads in the discussion. Now I can click here to start a conversation. I can add text formatting or embed media, but we'll keep it simple here. Click send, and now you need to sign in with your information. You can also sign in here. Now whether you signed up with an email or a social media account, you need to log in with that information and then click the authenticate button. And now I can send my message in. And here it is, but it's not going to show up yet because they had the pre-moderation setting on. Now here's bubble flow. As you can see, 13 people replied to the comment above it. The most relevant responses are on the left and the least relevant are on the right. This improves readability and helps you follow discussions. You can slide all the way to the right and all the way back to the left. You can close sections, open them back up. Gray avatars have already been looked at. You can like, reply, and react to each message. It includes social integration, including rating, sharing, and voting on each comment or thread. For instance, here's their voting widget, which is part of the bubble rank algorithm and helps determine the relevance of messages. You can directly reply to any person and see how many times people have viewed that comment and replied to it. GraphComment makes it easier to get to know the people participating in a discussion by checking out the biography information added into their profile. Overall, GraphComment's aim is to replace long threads of chronological messages with something that's more relevant and easier to follow, has social media features, is engaging, and will help you get to know your audience much better. You're able to share comments and even entire discussions with unique URLs to different social networks. Again, GraphComment places the most relevant discussions at the top. You can click on their links and go directly to those discussions. Go back up, click on the other one. And you can see who's party to these discussions, how many times they've been replied to, and take part yourself. Thanks for listening, guys. If you're interested in using a more dynamic and more relevant commenting system that can help your site build a more social community, check out GraphComment. For WP Mayor, I'm David Coleman.